Hush now, my child. Just for a moment, let every other thought fall away. I know the weariness you carry, the quiet question in your spirit that asks if your long journey has been in vain. I know how it feels when paths you hoped for seem to vanish, when the unseen weight of disappointment clings to your steps. You have felt unseen, unheard, as if your deepest desires were simply forgotten. You have wondered if the cycles of hardship would ever truly end. But listen closely now, my beloved. What I am about to reveal is not just a comfort for your present state. It is the very truth of your being, a profound insight into the unshakable reality already taking hold. For I tell you, the delays you felt were not denials. The struggles you endured were not without purpose. I have been actively orchestrating a sacred transformation, unseen until this very moment, a complete liberation from what sought to hold you back. Your path is opening, not by chance, but by my precise design, and the fullness I am bringing forth is more than you have ever imagined. Stay with me, my precious one, and I will show you how the very things that once seemed broken are now being made whole, and how your true journey, unburdened and accelerated, begins in this instant. The struggles you have known do not control your future. The time you spent waiting holds no sway over the deep progress now unfolding. And that moment, my child, is this very one. Even when your eyes cannot yet see it, my beloved child, understand that a transformation has already begun. Forces you do not perceive are actively at work. You might still feel alone, but I am nearer than you realize. You might still feel weary, but new strength is stirring within you. My intention is already taking shape. This season of change has commenced, not in a distant time, but in this very instant. Throughout all ages, those who saw my promises become real were the ones who held firm in their trust, even when their understanding suggested otherwise. Now, my precious child, a choice rests before you. The unease you felt recently, the vivid dream that lingers, these were not random events. They were clear signals that the unseen world around you is shifting into alignment. What you have not yet witnessed with your physical sight, I have already set in motion. Prepare your spirit, for the declarations you make with conviction today are shaping the path ahead for you. Let this be clear. You are not delayed. You are not forgotten. You are arriving at the precise moment I destined for you before your very first breath. Yet, my cherished child, I know that at times life feels like an endless climb. Paths you hoped for seem to close. Opportunities you desired vanish. Even after you call out to me, it can feel as if an invisible weight holds you back. Hear this wisdom. You have faced challenges from more than just the world you can see. There have been unseen powers working to unsettle your spirit and obstruct your true calling. Some who seemed friendly spoke ill of you when you were not present. Even those close to you held quiet resentment toward the blessings I placed upon your journey. But I am setting limits around all of it today. In this moment, something is giving way in the realm you cannot perceive. Words spoken against you, whether in hushed tones or in anger, are being silenced. The old patterns of lack, the repeating cycles of hindrance, are losing their hold under my authority. No ill will can attach itself to you. No scheme against you can succeed. You are surrounded by my favor. You are not unseen. You are deeply cherished. This is not merely comfort. It is the truth of your being. From this day onward, your true self will not be twisted or used by anyone's harmful aims. Your name is secure in my records. Your life's purpose is guarded. Your expression is shielded from the grip of envy. Now the unseen realm is acting for your well-being. My hand is actively making your way secure. The grip of hardship has been broken, and your path is open. You might ask yourself, my child, is this simply my own longing, or is something truly transforming? Rest assured, it is changing. The signs are already present. When a significant shift draws near, the visible world begins to react, but the spiritual dimension always begins the movement. At times, the opposition intensifies just before a great release. This is not a setback, it is a sign. Adversity often presses most fiercely right before I act powerfully. If you have been in the midst of difficulty, you are nearer than you realize. Have individuals recently moved away from you? Have connections, circumstances, or daily routines unexpectedly ended? This is not abandonment. It is my purposeful rearrangement. When I prepare space for what is new, sometimes I first disturb what is established. You may have experienced an unusual quietness amidst turmoil, a peace you cannot explain. This is not ignoring your circumstances. It is a sign of my spirit settling within you, making you ready for what comes next. Have you awakened during the quiet hours, experienced clear dreams, or felt gentle promptings while others slept? This is not chance. It is my communication. My voice is speaking to your deepest self, guiding you, revealing what lies ahead. You might also feel a growing desire to release what no longer serves you. And now, my child, there is a crucial question I ask of you. Will you affirm this? Will you welcome the change already unfolding, even if you cannot yet grasp its full scope? Will you step into this next period, not with doubt, but with courage? For my realm is moving forward, and you are called to move with it. There is no turning back. This is the appointed time. It has begun. And now, my beloved, something sacred is being asked of you. Do not merely observe these signs, respond to them. Your moment of agreement holds equal importance. When you bring your spirit into harmony with the signals I am sending, you activate the next stage of your journey. Indeed, my child, you have released much, perhaps more than you have ever spoken of. There were chances you saw depart, times you believed were gone forever. You learned to bear the burden of anticipation, even as your spirit quietly longed for a shift that seemed far off. But hear this now with absolute certainty, my beloved. Nothing you have yielded is truly gone. My way is to bring completeness where there was absence. Not only the passage of time, but the outcome that time was meant to bring forth. Every chance, every favor, every moment that was taken by disloyalty, weakened by jealousy, or held back by hidden opposition. All of it is returning to you in fuller measure than before. This is not merely talk of restoration. This is my pledge of completeness. You are entering a time where what was broken will be made whole. The fullness you thought had vanished is now stirring with new life. Those bonds, those hopes, those moments you worried were gone forever. They are not gone. They are being reshaped even now, just beyond what you can see. But you must truly understand this truth. This fresh start is only for those who choose to trust rather than fear. You cannot welcome what you push away. This isn't about a fleeting relief or a minor lifting of worries. This is about embracing a profound dedication. Speak it deep within your being and with your voice. I open myself to all my Creator provides. I embrace full restoration, not just a piece, but the whole blessing. The challenging journeys you undertook served a clear intention. The times you felt unseen were never due to my absence. The pain you carried held significance. All of it shaped you for this precise moment. Prepare yourself, my precious child. This is not merely about regaining what was taken. It is about entering into something much grander, something hallowed. You were not created to exist in a state of nearly complete, nearly stable, nearly fulfilling your true calling. That is not the course I set for you. The one who misleads has attempted to convince you otherwise. He has murmured falsehoods, suggesting your finest moments are gone, your petitions are ignored, and that postponements are your permanent condition. But listen carefully now, my beloved. That is not the voice of reality. That era of being restrained is now over. When I move, there is no hesitation. My strength is immediate, yet sometimes unseen barriers, inner opposition, inherited ways, or untruthful declarations made about you can create delays. Perhaps you have carried burdens from your lineage, or wounds from periods when reliance was shattered. Maybe you have been confined by perspectives or actions you weren't even aware were holding you back. But this cycle concludes with you, my cherished one. This is why this guidance reaches you at this precise moment. It is not by accident, but by my purposeful arrangement. Today, you are invited to do more than simply hear. You are summoned to voice, to proclaim your liberation. Utter it now. I am released from all that restricts me. I advance from this moment. Speak it as one who has endured enough of being held motionless. Say it as if this is the day you will never again return to any kind of limitation. The ideas that once hindered your journey are dissolving. The unseen resistance that sought to keep you stagnant is dispersing. From this instant onward, the pace of your existence is shifting. Acceleration is present. What seemed like long periods of anticipation will be recovered swiftly, for the destined moment has come. That is precisely what this instant represents for you, my child. A movement of conviction. Right now. This has nothing to do with passing emotions. It is not about brief surges of determination. This is about profound harmony with the precise unfolding of my domain. I tell you today, my beloved, I have guided you to this place because I selected you to hear this message. I have cleared the way for you to reply, to proclaim, to accept. But grasp this truth clearly. Your decision holds weight. Will you seize what lies before you? Will you lean on me even when the path ahead isn't perfectly visible? Will you declare with conviction, my moment for a new beginning is here. I will proceed, placing my reliance in you. You are remembered. It is not too late for you. You stand at the brink of a sacred revelation, a clear display of favor that others will observe and draw courage from. This path begins with a single step of trust, and that step is now. Understand this, my precious one. What has been conveyed to you today is not merely intended to awaken passing sentiments. It is meant to establish enduring transformation. I am not inviting you into a brief surge of feeling. I am inviting you into an entirely new manner of existence. This involves residing from a more profound core, moving through each day in accord with my current, and walking assuredly in the world as evidence of my restoring power. But how do you extend this beyond these spoken words? How do you integrate this meaningful meeting into your daily routine? The key is straightforward. It involves weaving spiritual consciousness into the ordinary moments of life, allowing your conduct to reflect the inner change that is already unfolding within you. From this day onward, greet each morning not with urgency, but with intention. Reserve a period, even if only moments, to recognize my nearness before you begin your daily activities. Offer a quiet plea for direction. Guide my path this day. May I move in your flawless rhythm, unburdened by worldly demands. This modest habit will generate a beneficial influence across your entire day. You will discover that understanding comes more readily. Decisions feel less heavy, and disturbances no longer disrupt your inner calm. Exchange instant responses for deliberate thought. When challenges emerge, and they surely will, pause and inquire within. Am I acting from apprehension or from reliance? Am I reacting from ingrained patterns, or am I advancing as the person I am meant to become? These are not trivial inquiries. They are fundamental instruments for profound change. Let this also be the season where you purify not merely your daily customs, but your deepest self. Let go of past wounds you have secretly carried, even if they now feel comfortable. Granting pardon is not solely for others. It is for the liberation of your own soul. Declare openly to the invisible realm, I set down every weight. I release. I am unburdened. You are not meant to bear resentment. You are designed to exude peace. Make room in your dwelling and within your spirit for the new blessings I am bringing forth. Clear away physical possessions you no longer need, and also emotional weights. Each time you let go of what no longer serves your true calling, you create space for my abundance. You may record what you are setting free, You may even dispose of the paper if it helps. Observe the diminishing of what once constrained you, my child. Just as I am clearing the old paths before you, let them fall away. Be mindful of your speech from this moment forward, my beloved child. Let your words bring forth goodness. If you find yourself speaking ill, pause. Take a breath and choose a better way. Affirm what is true. Say, even now my Maker works for my well-being. This practice will transform your inner world and the very atmosphere around you. Your words are not mere sounds. They are statements that shape reality. Choose what brings life each day, not only when you pray, but in all your conversations, how you speak to others, and most importantly, how you speak to yourself. Also, step into the vision I have placed within you, my child. Do not wait until every step is perfectly clear before you begin. Simply start, even if you feel unprepared. Make that outreach. Send that message. Pursue that opportunity. Speak the truth that stirs within you. Connect with someone in need. Begin that task you've postponed. Move with trust. For swift advancement comes when belief translates into action. You are not waiting for everything to be flawless. You are moving as I guide you. Let your days reflect my presence, my precious one. Intentionally give thanks. Each night before you rest, recall 3 instances where you saw my hand in your life that day. They might be small. A kind remark from a stranger, a quiet moment of inner calm, a task you completed with ease. These are signs of my nearness. Document them. Keep a record of your renewal. So when doubt attempts to return, you have clear evidence that change is real and ongoing. Stay close to my eternal wisdom, my cherished child. Open the sacred texts daily, not from obligation but for genuine sustenance. Read slowly, allowing your spirit to listen. Permit the verses to shape who you are. Your life is becoming a visible message, a testimony. And when they ask how you have changed, simply state, "The Spirit of the Most High is making me new from within." Keep your awareness open for moments I arrange, my beloved. It might be someone you encounter briefly, a friend facing difficulty, or a family member quietly hoping for comfort. When these times appear, do not hold back. Share the encouragement you might have once kept to yourself. Offer compassion. Offer your full attention. This is how blessings expand. Above all, remain receptive to the quiet promptings, my child. The gentle urges that guide you when your thoughts might say, "Wait." Listen when your spirit feels the impulse to act. Obey when you feel the pull to pause. This is how you align with my divine current. It is not about striving. It is about yielding to the rhythm of my perfect timing. And recall this, my precious child. You are not forgotten. Your moment has not passed. The way is clear presently, not in days to come nor at some far-off point, but in this very instant. I extend a hand, not to push you forward, but to accompany you into the complete realization of your purpose. But you will not decline. You will not waver. You are prepared. Therefore, let this day be marked by a resolute declaration. Affirm this truth through your deeds. Let your affirmation resonate not only here, but in the unseen spiritual domain. Let it signify your acceptance of my desire. You are cherished beyond measure. You are completely known. Do not allow old pains to shut off your inner self. Do not think that still times mean I have forgotten you. I supply all that you require, my beloved one, including the connections you make with others. The individuals I guide to you will bring my presence into your life moments. They are not sent to repair you, but to walk with you as I complete the work I have begun inside you. Together, guided by my essence, you will advance more swiftly, achieving more, growing in might. This path is not for you to tread in solitude, my child, but for you to share with others, moving ahead with firm resolve and joy. What appeared to be a conclusion to you, my cherished child, was simply a pause in my ongoing design. You saw obstacles, dreams not met, connections weakening, and silence following your bold steps, thinking it was finished. You encountered the lingering effects of sadness, seeing what felt like broken pieces of your aims, wondering if anything good could come from such a condition. You might have silently questioned if this was your whole reality, but I never shared that view. I never confirmed your anxieties. I looked beyond what troubled you. I never stopped my work. What appeared disordered was simply the foundation for something far grander than you conceived. But I am the origin of all existence, and I do not permit hardship to control your direction. I do not let circumstances determine your final destination. You might have sensed a pause, but I am advancing matters. My evolving design for you continues to advance, my child, and what is coming will be different from what has been. I orchestrate unforeseen changes that reveal their meaning only with the passage of days. I allow periods of quiet to guide your inner being to a new focus. I permit alterations to move what you believed was fixed. Now I am gathering every unspoken idea, every hushed longing, every instant of doubt, and I am breathing fresh meaning into each one. What you saw as a collapse was, in reality, a profound change in course. You are not delayed. You are not stuck. You are not inadequate. You are exactly in the right place for a sacred revealing. I am not removing your history. I am weaving every step of your journey into a plan so precise that even your most confusing periods will later become clear. You are not circling in failure. You are building upon a solid standing. I am not restoring what existed. I am forming what lies ahead. This fresh beginning does not commence with external successes. It starts with a change within you. I have been nurturing this during still times. A new perspective, a resilient inner self, a greater grasp of others. All of this grew during the periods you thought were without fruit. Yet nothing I am part of is ever without meaning. Know this truth, my beloved child. My work in you is far from complete. This coming period is not dependent on your striving, but on a clearer insight I will grant you. You will no longer labor to make things happen. You will simply move in accord with my purpose and watch as I smooth the way. No more pursuing temporary gains. No more clinging to what has disappointed you in the past. I am providing you with something enduring. What I am now bringing to light does not rush. It unfolds at its own pace, moving in harmony with my eternal timing, not by human haste. You will see that what I am revealing is not for public acclaim, but for deep effect. Your life experiences will create openings for people you have not yet met. I did not permit you to endure difficulty without a purpose. I led you through it so others could see genuine renewal. The challenging time you have known will soon reveal my steadfastness. My affection is stronger than any power. My grace overcomes all separation. I am not finished with you, my child. I am truly just beginning. Therefore, direct your thoughts ahead, not to what has passed. Lift your eyes with eager expectation, not worry. My purpose continues to unfold. My plan is still becoming clear. Yet, what you saw as a delay, I considered a precise setup. I did not ignore your petitions, my child. When you grasp time, it often brings strain. When I hold time, it guarantees precision. I was never delayed, and you were never forgotten. I was not withholding blessings from you. I was establishing your foundation firmly, so that when blessings came, they would not overpower you. You desired clear answers, and I provided peaceful contemplation. You asked for advancement, and I gave you inner development. This is because what I have readied for you requires more than mere skill. It calls for deep insight. More than intense emotion, it needs sound discernment, and more than quickness, it asks for surrender. Understand this, my beloved child. If I had granted your wishes precisely when you first voiced them, they might have rested on fear, uncertainty, or exhaustion. I held back until your spirit was prepared to bear the significance of what I was revealing without faltering. For I do not just deliver outcomes. My responses bring wholeness, my beloved one. The period of stillness is concluding, and soon you will comprehend the vastness of all I have been arranging for you. Circumstances that appeared unconnected will now show their genuine intention. Encounters you believed were chance will be seen as instances I carefully arranged. The silent periods you found challenging were, in reality, a secure shelter, protecting you until the exact timing. I never stopped watching over you, my child. I maintained your safety. I did not overlook you. I kept you protected. I arranged every aspect so that when your appointed time came, it would be evident that only my touch could have brought it into being. This arises not from chance or your own striving, but solely from my benevolent grace. You are not delayed, my precious one. You are at the very edge of what is about to be revealed. The moments you felt were lost will be given back to you in abundance. I do not simply restore what you thought was gone. I bestow upon you more than you could ever imagine. When this occurs, my cherished one, you will not need to strive or contend to keep it. What I set in place remains solid and cannot be shaken. I am not just repairing what was damaged. I am bringing forth something completely fresh and lasting. What awaits you will not be hurried for speed, my child. It will be whole because of my deliberate preparation. You are not gaining pieces. You are receiving abundant supply. And when these matters start to reveal themselves, when chances emerge continuously, when my kindness fully surrounds you, when prayers you had set aside begin to surface with definite responses, there will be no doubt. You will reflect on the nights you wept and the extended periods you spent waiting, and you will at last understand everything.
Claim your abundance today. Scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.